Hi, I'm Karen Hurd, and I'm here with our next edition of Asking for a Friend. Oh, and this is such a good one for this time. And I know this is weighing on a lot of our hearts and minds. We know that gratitude is so important, but how do you continue to show up grateful when there is so much distress in the world? So I knew exactly who to call. My friend Kerry Wekelo, who is the author of a new book coming out called The Gratitude Infusion. It's available July 1st, but also ready for pre-order right now. Kerry, you want to wave it at us, your pre-order copy? Yeah. Okay, so Kerry, what would you say?
Yeah, I have been struggling with even the launch of the book with everything that's going on. And what I keep going back to is that gratitude always makes you feel better. And so what I've been doing is really going back to gratitude. And even as I'm starting to promote the book, it's all about gratitude, examples for how you can share in gratitude. And it starts really simple each day. And I like to do something with my team. We do it every week where we do an inward gratitude. So what we are grateful for about ourselves that day. So that could be as simple as, you know what, I was able to work out this morning. I'm grateful that I had that opportunity. Outward gratitude, who are you grateful for that's either on your team, your family? And that could be, for me, like I was grateful that my kids got through virtual online learning. That was a big one for me. And then what are some wins that are going on for you and your team right now? And an example of that is that we're continuing to move forward. We're able to help our clients. And I just keep going back to what am I grateful for about myself, but then also for other people, and focusing on how can I keep forward moving. And whenever I'm feeling out of sorts, that gratitude reminder really helps to shift your focus, because there's always something to be grateful for, whether it's big or small.
Absolutely. I find myself really having to think about that. We're so grateful that our business has been able to pivot to this live online format. And that doesn't mean that it's not sad. We're doing a program this week that was going to be a brand new group of people, a half day live interaction. It's going to be a great program, but I miss it. And I think so you can hold both things in your heart. I'm glad that we still can do this. I'm glad we'll still be able to serve these folks. And I'm a little bit sad. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that that's important, that you honor how you are feeling first and foremost. And then I always use a pivot to pause to a positive, but I always start with gratitude. Like, what am I grateful for? Here's what the challenge that I'm currently facing right now. And we're facing so many challenges each and every day, and it's changing. So that really laser focus on gratitude. And I really do believe too that making sure that you're expressing gratitude to other people can really help lift other people's spirits as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's amazing to me just how a simple thank you about something very specific can make all the difference, in people's day. Good. Do you have one one specific technique that you love to use with your clients? Anything from your book that you'd like to share?
Yes. What really comes to mind first is how we deal with challenges. And right now, I think with people being remote, and we worked remote a lot before anyway, so I've had a lot of experience dealing with challenges remotely. But one of the techniques I like to use is making sure that everybody's on board with this. But if say you have somebody on your team that's having a challenge, you bring them together and you ask them to say why they're grateful for the person first. And then you ask them, okay, what's going on, the situation, how it made you feel, and then how you'd like to move forward. But when you start with gratitude and a challenge, it really diffuses and it makes it more human. And people don't want to be in challenges, and they don't want to get in arguments or rifts. So, and you can always find something to be grateful for. So I think just leading with gratitude in any challenge that you're facing on your teams can really be effective to move
Oh,
forward.
I bet that absolutely shifts the room, right? The sentiment in the room. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Kerry, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you for having me.